only be for elevations like above 3,500 feet, which even the cities up there don't sit above those elevations. It's just as you go over the mountains. So something we'll be watching for tomorrow morning. Here is your Fox 5 Storm Team 7-day forecast. Now, we will have a warm up into the new year, maybe if it wants to go. I promise I'm hitting the button. There it goes. All right, so 30% chance of some scattered showers this morning. Clearing out for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Will be breezy today and tomorrow before another rain chance is in the picture by Friday and Saturday. Alex?
All right, a good heads up. Alex, thank you. It's 9:31 on the dot, and the new year is just a few days away. And it's time to recap some of the biggest moments of 2025. Fox's Ainsley Earhardt has a look back on this year's scandals.
Another year gone by, and there was plenty of scandalous headlines to go around. There were continued calls this year from politicians on both sides of the aisle to release files related to convicted sex offender Jeffery Epstein. Congress ultimately passing legislation in November that requires the Justice Department to do just that.
No hiding, no game playing, no covering up.
Meanwhile, the House Oversight Committee released a sexually suggestive birthday letter allegedly written by President Trump for Epstein. The president called the letter fake and defamatory and has sued the Wall Street Journal for $10 billion for their reporting on the letter. The BBC also hit with a lawsuit from the president for misleading edits made to his January 6th speech. Trump suing for $10 billion in damages, saying it was a brazen attempt to interfere in the 2024 election.
I'm suing the BBC for putting words in my mouth.
And royal retribution, King Charles stripping his brother Prince Andrew of all royal titles after years of speculation surrounding his connection with Jeffrey Epstein.
This, to me, is about getting the house in order.
And members of the Trump administration under fire this year following the leak of military strike plans to a journalist who was accidentally added to a group chat by National Security Advisor Mike Waltz. The incident, dubbed Signalgate, sparked national concern over the use of unsecured messaging apps for sensitive information. And this year cemented the fall of a music mogul. Sean Diddy Combs was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Once one of the most powerful men in the music industry, Combs remains behind bars and is set to be released in 2028.
Your parents are going to be free and clean.
A presidential pardon coming down this year for reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley. The couple faced lengthy sentences after being convicted in 2022 of bank fraud, tax evasion, and conspiracy to defraud the government out of millions of dollars.
Next year will be our last season.
Late night shakeups. CBS announcing they will be ending the Late Show franchise in 2026. The company calling it a purely financial decision. But the news came just days after host Stephen Colbert criticized the network's parent company, Paramount, for reaching a $16 million settlement with the Trump administration. And late night host Jimmy Kimmel found himself in hot water when ABC suspended his show following comments he made about the shooting death of Charlie Kirk.
It was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man.
The suspension drawing swift criticism, and after less than a week, Disney announced Kimmel would return to the air. Restaurant chain Cracker Barrel lost millions this year following a botched rebrand attempt that included a new logo, which dropped famous Uncle Herschel in his rocking chair. The chain quickly course-corrected, apologizing to customers, returning to their original logo, and scrapping restaurant renovations. Trouble in the big house. The University of Michigan fired their head football coach, Sharon Moore, saying he had an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Just hours after the announcement, Moore was arrested, charged with stalking, breaking and entering, and home invasion. And all bets are off after federal indictments were announced against NBA and MLB members. Several former players and coaches are accused of taking part in insider betting schemes, mafia-linked rigged poker games, wire fraud, and money laundering. And it was one of the most viral videos of the year. The kiss cam moment gone wrong at a Coldplay concert, sparking affair allegations. The internet quickly identifying the couple who worked together at tech company Astronomer. Both were placed on leave, and Andy Byron, who is the CEO, later resigned. Those were just some of the biggest scandals of 2025. We'll be following those and more in the new year. In New York, Ainsley Earhardt, Fox News.
Gosh, when she says and more, it makes you want to just put on your seatbelt, doesn't it?
Plenty to look forward to, I'm sure, in 2026, no doubt.
Yeah.